only Spurs.
The car park is over. You see the next car park? It's in Bilbao. Tottenham, we're coming for you. Come on, United!
One of us is going to be spectating on here, talking about Champions League. You know how sickening that is? We will not lose. I swear down, bro. I'm not losing to Tottenham, people.
I'm so glad it's you that's reinforcing this.
Existence.
You might be on the end of a bad day here.
But I've got heritage you haven't. My team have turned up in finals. I can back my chap. Can you back your chap in finals?
Yes, we will see.
On our way to Bilbao. And I don't care if you lot say, oh, but it's just the Europa League. Brother, look at me in my eyes. I don't care. Tottenham Hotspur, I cannot go home yet and lose to Tottenham.
Romero is gash. Van der Ven, yeah. Brother, they're rubbish, bro. Your team is called bottom jobs. The history of the Tottenham.
Look at us. We've got history. They've got history of the Tottenham.
Man has not finished his 16th and going home empty-handed. It's going to be a long drive home, bro. They haven't got that final mentality. One of us here is going to be not be participating in any trophy.
Broski, I'm on smoke today, bro. The energy's different. I'm walking around today. I ain't chatting to nobody. I need to have the last laugh, like I always do. I have the last laugh, man.
We're desperate for it. We desperately need it. And what gives me confidence is knowing that we've been there.
This is your moment. This is your opportunity to make things right. Why did you do that to me? Why? I don't think I'll ever be myself again, bro. I'm telling you now. You let Tottenham win it. Tottenham, show me what you've got, Bruno, when it matters the most. He didn't turn up. It's a long way back to the top. Long way back. And it's a long way back for me as well. 20 hours it took me to get in. And I go home empty-handed. Get rid of everyone. Start fresh. I've got Toby and expressions to deal with now.
Bottom jobs.
What's now? What now, guys? Amarin, I'm trying to back you, but bro, you haven't given me anything to defend you.
Ten Hag.
I've tried to back you. There's no defense for this. If you go, you go. What's gonna happen? We get a little transfer dopamine, then what? Then what? What then? What happens then? Could have been a historic night, man. Could have been a historic night.
How about that? What's happening now? I mean, what's happening now? Trophyless.
It's all fun and games laughing at other people.
Look
We're
at the
going to be
trend.
finding out here that Dallas police are on the hunt for Toby. Bro, you're going to be in trouble by Dallas police, bro.
Spurs fans, this ain't no minor. This is a major. This is a major.
Wednesday, we will be there. We will be there.
And we are here. That was cinema. I didn't even put the background on. Go.
I just tried to watch it. I didn't want the show to start. I was trying to watch the movie. Like I was like gonna get popcorn, tea, cakes.
A man actually clocked the Dallas police. I didn't even clock it in the video, you know. He clocked the Dallas police in the video. That's crazy.
Oh, mate. Yeah, listen. Hey, Skull. Big up, Skull. Make sure you go subscribe to Skull, people, if you haven't already. I know he's been quiet on his channel, but the plans are to make it loud again. So go show him some love. He's still, you know, setting the levels with these intros and these clips. And yeah, first time in Big Six history we've got TOBS starting the show so much.
Yeah.
Over to you, bro. Just over to you, ever, man.
Bow down and pay me some respect. Yeah, how about that? Pay me some fucking respect. Today, I want every single man on this platform to give Tottenham some respect. Yeah, we deserve that respect today. We've won a major, and I don't care what you say, Turkish. It's a major. It's a major. I saw your video yesterday. I saw your video. Oh, am I bothered?
Major to you. I get that.
No. It's a major. It's a major. Full stop. It's silverware. It's tangible. It's silverware. No. It's a major. Full stop. But listen, we ain't gonna get onto you too much because you're not the main course. Yeah. You're not the main course.
No,
Okay, cool.
sing to him, Toby. Sing to him. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Go on. Sing
You'll
it.
never sing that.
No,
You'll
no,
never
no.
sing
Hey, man,
that. Champions
no,
of Europe. You'll never
no.
sing that. And you know what it is? I even feel nasty saying it, but fuck it. I'm going to say it anyway.
Say
Yeah?
it, man.
I'm going to
Say
say
it.
it anyway. Saeed, I've got a couple of things to say to you, brother, because I told you the loudest man in the room is usually the weakest. And the only thing you've won in the last 24 hours is the race back to the UK. At least you beat me there. You got back to the UK quicker than you got to Bilbao. So that's good. But I really wanted to pull up a list. I've got a dossier of everything you've been saying
Oh,
the
sing
last
it.
2-3 weeks. Yeah. And I told you, keep your mouth shut, because you've been talking and talking and talking. You're confident, you're this, you're that. I said, keep your mouth shut. Be humble. Cool. Yeah. Why should I feel nervous? A team that haven't won a trophy since 2008. Nah, mate, we're going in confident and we're gonna beat Tottenham. It's full chest. Well, that doesn't look like a healthy chest to me. That's your saggy tits because it's deflated. Yeah, that's one. Second, yeah, we've got heritage. Spurs don't win finals. Spurs won the Europa League yesterday. Spurs have also played Man United 4 times this season and
No,
have
that's
won 4 times this season. Okay, cool. Why do you keep talking about your defense? I think it's one of the most overhyped duos. They're done out. They're gash. Stop the hype. Romero's shit. He's a fraud. 3 clean sheets in 4 games we've played against Man United this season. 3 clean sheets. 4 clean sheets in 6 games we've played against United in 2 seasons.
Hey, stop putting 5 fingers up when you're saying
No,
4.
no, no, no. Sorry. Don't worry. Reflex. One of us is going to be spectating instead of participating. Do you know how sickening it is? How does it feel? Did you throw up yesterday? I told you your spit was going to cover your camera yesterday. You were crying. You were crying outside of Bilbao. I told you, you drenched your microphone in spit. You drenched your camera in spit. Yeah? Yeah? Cool. We're going to keep going.
You're
Yeah?
nasty. You're nasty.
I'm not even thinking about the final in itself. I'm thinking about what's next after getting Champions League football, doing what you need to do and climbing up the ladder. Brother, you are 16th. No European football. You're 16th. Tell me where you're climbing. Where are you going? What's next? You said it yourself. Oh, we'll get a little dopamine hit. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating Cunha next week, telling us he's the best thing since sliced bread. And then you're going to go back into your box when the season starts. Yeah? You got no money, you got no bread, and most importantly, you got no trophy. You ain't got no Champions League. You're going to be the one spectating. In fact, let me go on to my next quote. What did you say? Oh, where is it? Where is it? I got so many things to say here. You said one of us is going to be spectating. All right, cool. I swear down, bro, I'm not losing to Tottenham. I'm not having TOBS, X, and what did you call Fuad, something like that. Some sort of, you called him some sort of Somali slang. I can't even remember how you pronounced it. Talk about winning a trophy against us. Brother, we've won a trophy against you. Unzip that hoodie. Let me see your face. Let me see that same smug face you used 2 days ago to tell me how you're going to win this game of football. Unzip that hoodie. Yeah. Friend to friend, bro. Your team are bottle jobs. Chiellini told you, bro. What's Chiellini saying now? Guess who's won a European major? Tottenham. Guess who hasn't won a European major at club football? Chiellini. Guess who didn't win a European major yesterday? You. You didn't win a European major yesterday. One more. Romero hype. How many times do you keep going back to him? He is a fraud. They're always overgassing these players, said the guy who called Harry Maguire, Harry Beckenbauer, Alejandro Garnacho, Bruno better than Kevin De Bruyne, Ivorian Messi, comparing Weghorst to Berbatov. Like, you have the self-awareness of a fish. You're telling me I'm overrating players. Romero has played in 5 finals and he's won all 5 finals. And in, I think, 3 of those finals, he's kept clean sheets. This guy is seasoned. He doesn't lose in finals. And you have the audacity to call him a fraud when you've got guys like Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw lining up for you. Lining up for you. Self-awareness, please. And lastly, I know my team has got Casemiro, Lenny Yoro, Amad Diallo. In fact, let me even say it how you said it. Yeah, because I watched the videos again. So I'm going to say it how you said it. I know my team has got Casemiro, Lenny Yoro, Amad Diallo. And here's the sickener. Guys, guess who was against the Mason Mount signing. He was one of the people who was against the Mason Mount signing. Guess what he called Mason Mount? He called him Money Mace. I feel sick, bro. I feel sick. This guy called him Money, bro. Go watch the videos. He said Amadialo, and then he said Money Mace. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. And then here's the kicker. He said, when I know these guys are here, I'm not worried. He actually said that. He actually said that. Guess who got hooked yesterday? Money Mace. Amad Diallo, after he was cooking us in the first half, second half, pocketed. Lenny Euro. Brother, I told you, unzip that hoodie. This flogging is going to last the entire summer. You are not escaping, bro. You're going to get beaten on the streets. Yeah, you're going to get flogged mercilessly, and you deserve every single bit of it. Yeah, every single thing you said, the opposite happens. You called me a bad luck charm. You are a bad luck charm for your club, because when you open your mouth, bad things happen to your football club. Bad things happen to your football club. It's a shame. I hate it had to be you. In fact, I don't hate it. I love that it's you. And I love that it's me as the winner. I love it. Tottenham Hotspur, we're playing in the Champions League football. We took the trophy that you apparently were meant to win, and we break our trophy hoodoo. Trophyless Spurs. It's only Tottenham, innit? Lads, it's only Tottenham. I want you to get me one of those T-shirts that your club printed. Has anyone of you seen the graphic? They print a T-shirt saying, lads, it's only Tottenham, and they put the date to the final. Get me one of those T-shirts. Get me one of those T-shirts, please. SAEED. Over to you, brother. I want to hear what you have to say about this.
I must say, though, some research has gone into that cooking.
Yeah.
He made notes. He made dossier.
I told him.
W script, man. W script. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to cook?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go. Can I have a go?
Yeah, go on, Steve, man. Go on.
Oh, you piece of fucking shit. Everything you've been saying this season, yeah, to me about the fucking Ineos era, Jim Radcliffe, Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, we've took your CEO. The fucking roof's still leaking. You've just had another food inspection come back 2-star. So you've gone up from no star to 2-star. The chicken's still fucking smelling. Scruffy Jim's had to go back to fucking Aldi this morning and take the burgers back, see if he can get a sale or return, because the barbecue's cancelled. Scruffy Jim putting the barbecue for sale on buy and sell swapsies on fucking Facebook. You know, the songs you've been singing, Ruben Amorim, he's going to make us great again. No, Ruben Amorim is going to make it fucking grim. That's what you should have sing, because you're 16th, mate. Season that you take the piss out of Man City under Stuart Pearce, where we scored 10 goals at home. We've got more points than you now. So this is where you're at now. So stop all this bullshit. Hated, adored, never ignored. No, it's hated, adored, and slapped every week. So that's the new motto. And you don't forget all this shit, Little City. It's not Little City. It's Little United now. That's what you are now. You're 16th. You're relegation cannon fodder. Stop it. Yeah. Everything about your club stinks of absolute dog shit. There's nothing about your club that's attractive anymore. The treble, it's gone. It's been done. Better. 3 in a row. It's been done. 4 in a row. Better. 20 times. It's now been equaled and done. It's gone. You've got nothing left. Like fucking Ian Beale did in EastEnders. We've got nothing left. We've got nothing left. There's nothing left about it. Just admit it. Die on your shield and say that the Manchester United glory days are over. Us as a football club have gone from one of the best institutions in world football to an absolute pile of steaming shit that everybody is laughing at you. And now Tottenham Hotspur, the team you've crucified the most on this show, Tottenham Hotspur is the end of it. They have come. They have slapped you around like a little brother in Bilbao. They've pushed you into the corner and they've marched into the Champions League with a trophy. While we're going to have a great season. We're going to have a great season. We're going to get Champions League football. You finish, mate. You've got no money for transfers. Your manager don't know what fucking day it is. He's offering to resign with no compensation. That tells you about him. He's fucking gone. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes, if anyone comes in, you know, and offers any money, I'll get off. So basically he's saying, could somebody come and rescue me from this shithole? Casemiro, he was trolling around in midfield like an 80-year-old man. There's just nothing left, mate. And at the end of the day, you fucking deserve it. You absolutely deserve it for the years of shit and shite that you spouted in Manchester. How big you are. You know what I mean? You deserve it. So keep telling everyone how fucking big you are, and keep telling everybody how good you are, because it's burning around you. Just keep ignoring it. It's on fire. We'll just keep singing, and the Glazers will throw you another little bowl, yeah, and you'll carry on into summer. But all I'm going to say, my last point is, get the fucking zebra pants out the loft. Get the fucking green and gold scarf out the loft, because tonight, Matthew, it's happening again.
Yep. Oh, and Turkish, and Steve, and Anita and Grizz. Let me ask you a question. If Man United won the Europa League, do you think SAEED will be leaving his seat empty in the final home game of the season? No. Second question: is SAEED leaving his seat empty for the final home game of the season now?
Seems so.
Yes, it seems so. Ah, good. SAEED, back onto the game as well, because you know what's crazy? We didn't even play well on the ball.
No.
We didn't even play well. We were terrible. We were terrible in possession. We were terrible in possession. But guess what I said to SAEED? I said defense is key, especially against your crap attack, your impotent, limp, useless attack. Defense is key. The very man that you cussed, man of the match, player of the tournament, I said Romero, Van de Ven. We played a different way against Bodo. Don't really care too tough about scoring all these goals. If we can keep a team shut out, that's the game done for us. And especially against a team as shit as you offensively, it does not take a genius to keep you out. We literally put, what, 6, 7, how many men did we put behind the ball? He brought on 2 other defenders. You couldn't break us down. The 1 or 2 moments you had in the second half to score, one felt to your crap striker that you overhyped. So you know what? I actually want to give Tottenham all the props. Yeah, I'm giving props to Brennan Johnson. I slag him off repeatedly. I'm giving props to Brennan Johnson because that was a scruffy ass goal, but it's a goal that's won us a trophy. So you deserve props. I'm giving props to Ange Postecoglou. A man said, I always win trophies in my second season. And you know what? He's delivered a trophy. He's delivered a major. Yeah. I'm giving props to Romero, to Van de Ven, to Bissouma. Bissouma was rock solid. Bentancur, Destiny, Porro, bro, all the players that you discarded that told me, why are you bigging up these players? What are they going to do in the final? They did more than your players. They kept a clean sheet. What did you keep? You couldn't even keep your dignity after this game. You're getting bantered all over Twitter. You're getting battered all over YouTube, bro, because people are pulling up everything you said. You didn't have to go so in. I told you 2 days ago, literally, calm down. The game is not won yet. We're not playing the class of 99 or 92. We're not playing the treble winning Man United team. We're playing literally the worst iteration of Manchester United. And you didn't want to listen. Sometimes when a team or an institution shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And that's my word of advice to you, brother. Yeah. Take it on the chin. Onwards and upwards. Cunha's coming in. Yeah. Maybe if you build yourself up, you could be in our position and you'll win a Europa League.
They're not in it, mate. They're finished.
Now, if
I said he's got to build.
First of all, you've got to give props to Spurs, right? Like, some of the scenes were amazing, right? Some of the guys that we all know personally as well, they all deserve it. Smashed it. Absolutely deserve it, sorry. Not it smashed it. But, like, talking from a final and a spectacle point of view, guys.
It was nasty.
Like,
that was poor. It was the worst final I've watched in a long time.
You guys know, I used to have a chicken shop, yeah, and I used to see fights between drunks, yeah, on a Friday night and Saturday night outside my shop, yeah. And that was like it brought back memories of watching 2 drunks trying to punch each other out, just missing. What the fuck was that final? I watched Forest Green versus Salford on the other channel most of the game. That was one of the shittest finals I've ever seen. The standard, the level of play between the 2 clubs was disgusting. I looked at that lineup and I said Spurs look stiff. He's picked a very, very hard working, strong tackling, running midfield. He thought, fuck Maddison. If I haven't got Maddison, I haven't got Bergvall, I haven't got Kulusevski, I've got no creation, but I'll tell you what I've got. I've got lungs and hearts and running power. And then I looked at the Man United lineup and take out that kid, Amad Diallo.
What did they have?
I swear to you, man, us mans and women's, we could do a better job up there. Talk
about the striker, Grizz. Talk about
No. We're talking about Manchester United here, Steve. That was the worst attack I can ever remember. And I've been watching football longer than you lot. And Man United used to fucking piss me off, gave me nightmares all my uni life, man. I grew up fucking just getting bullied by Manchester United. And now you know how it feels. I feel like, like the old Don smoking a cigar and watching my bullies still be lollipop men, still working while I'm having cigars and caviar and chicken wings. That's how I feel like. Because these men bullied us through my childhood. I used to get ripped about by United fans, whatever. And now I see the state of them. And it's glorious. It's so glorious. All the songs they sing, the opposite, like Steve said, the opposite is happening. Everything they claim to be, just in a matter of, let's say 5-6 years, guys. Let's say decade max. It is gone. It is burnt down to the ground. Ashes. There is ashes now. They're going to have to be rebuilt, Old Trafford. I'm sorry. Because there's ashes there, people. There's rats and ashes. What a fucking combination. Rats and ashes. And that owner, ever since Steve called him Scruffy Jim, I look at him now and I fucking see the scruffiness in him.
Everyone's calling him Scruffy Jim now. I want copyright for that. I'm going to copyright.
You need to get copyright. You need to fucking get your rewards on that.
Man. Scruffy bastard.
I seriously think, and you know what? A couple of years ago, do you remember we used to ask every year, who's the banter club? And it was always, is it Arsenal? Is it Spurs? Do you remember when we first started? Right? There is no question who's the biggest banter club, not in the top 6, but I'd say, and correct me if I'm wrong, in the world in terms of pound for pound. Do you get what I'm saying when I say pound for pound? Because this is fuck off Man United. This is big fuck off Man United, who still claim to be the biggest club in the world. So pound for pound, they are the worst run shambolic institution I've seen, and I fucking love it. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx it, if you know what I mean. I don't want to jinx it. I just want to stay quiet and let it keep flowing, because the shit that's flowing through United right now, it stinks. It stinks, and it's gonna stink for miles and miles and miles. Steve, I'd move out if I was you, mate. I'm telling you now.
We're building a circus tent. We're building a circus tent. They got no dough, but
that stench, bro. That stench around Old Trafford is ridiculous right now. And these lot, they're not in the mud. Remember, you lot all these youngsters, you lot all say about, oh, they're in the mud. Oh, you're in the mud. They're in the shit. They're in the shit, bro. In the shittest of shits. Like Toby says, shit is shit. They're in the shit is shit, bro. And long may it continue. Because I swear to you, Spurs didn't play good. Stop. First of all, message to my Spurs family and my friends and Toby and everyone else who's singing Champions of Europe. Relax. Relax with that. And saying European champions. Relax with that tag. Yeah, please.
We are.
It's not. No.
We're not champions of Europe. We're Europa League champions. We're champions.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. So, but they're saying champions of Europe. We're European champions.
We're champions of Europe until the Champions League plays, and then that's the champions of Europe.
No.
Yes.
Stay in your fucking lane as well. Yeah, stay in your white hot lane. Yeah, but fair play. And delivered what he fucking said. That's gonna go down as one of the coldest lines in footballing history, man. I don't think I win. I always win. Yeah, in my second year, I always deliver a cup. And you know what? Against all the fucking odds, and the confidence levels were high with United. But you lot turned up and didn't play good, but fought it out.
No, we didn't.
And you had a battle to win, and you win the battle, and they didn't have a clue. I'm gonna hold my hands up very quickly and say I was wrong about Amorim. I wanted to back him. I thought he's a top coach. I'd still. This is gonna sound fuckery after everything I've said. I'd still give him the second season to see what he can do throughout the summer if he's cold enough, ruthless enough, if they've got any fucking pennies to change a few players. Because that what he's delivered this season is shambolic, embarrassing, disgusting, and no worthy top-level coach can say those players should be finishing 16th or 17th or wherever the fuck they finished above the relegation teams. Do you know what season they've had, people? Do you know what they've just shown?
Ten Hag's still there. They're not 16th.
Bro, this is... Do you know what's happened at Man United? They've just finished above 3 relegated teams, and that's it.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
That's
no
it.
Europe, nothing.
And we've won the Europa League. We've won the Europa League on their at their expense.
Man United fans, don't talk, man, for a little while, because football's a humbler. And if this hasn't humbled you guys, I don't know what will.
Do you know what I think about the game, Grizz, as well? I watched it, and just to give me a little point on the game, I thought Tottenham bullied them. And do you know what I mean by bullying? Every time
100%.
there was a challenge, they left something in, right? We played United early in the season, that Ugarte in midfield, every challenge he put in, he left something on someone all the time. Every Spurs player did that. Whether it was just knocking out for a throw-in, whether it was the early header from Romero when he went through the back of Højlund. Højlund got flattened about 6 or 7 times. And Tottenham thought, you know what, we're putting it on him. They looked charged from the off. Richarlison, he did a job. He did a job. He ran his bollocks off. He was knackered. Solanke, same thing. Last 15 minutes, he was dead on his feet, but he had to run and run and run. And United just went up for it. And like you say, there's no cutting edge at Man United there. There's no strike force. There's nothing. There's nothing up top. That Højlund, right, is one of the worst centre forwards I've ever seen wear a Man United shirt. I've seen some shit.
No, he's the worst.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
He's the worst.
He's nothing. He does not do nothing. And people defend him, and it's the way they defend him. And then Zirk said, oh, yeah. The thing that I can't get, and why I get so annoyed by United fans, is because the United fans they grew up with Cantona and Cole and York and Van Nistelrooy. Where's your fucking standards? Where's your level of standards? I'm used to now. I grew up with fucking Sean Goater, Barry Conlon, and shit like that. Now I'm at Erling Haaland, Aguero. If I then drop back to that shit, I'm calling my club out for it. These lot defend it like it's good enough. They just jump around and fucking all the shit. We've seen the footage of him in the car park last week. He gets excited, but he's come round and bit him on the arse. They need to, if they spent more energy on focusing on the protests and getting these losers out of the football club, they might actually get somewhere, but they don't. They fucking have a little bit of a protest, and then they're back in the souvenir shop buying all the Man United sweatbands and fucking curtains, and then they fucking back out there singing the bullshit songs again. But they deserve everything they get. There's no sympathy
100%.
coming from me. They deserve everything. Toby, you took some shit on this show over fucking many years, right? And we have banter with you. And there's been many a time I've got off a show and thought, fucking hell, I feel a little bit sorry for Toby. I've gone in on him a little bit there. But you know what, mate? You fucking deserve it, because no one can say anything. And seeing the fans in the crowd celebrating, seeing all expressions and everybody. I had a FaceTime with Toby last night. And you deserve it, mate. And football, you know, you can spend 20 years in football and win nothing. So the second you win something, go and enjoy it and fucking get to that parade and enjoy it. And make sure you give him up there, Turkish, some shit. Because the Arsenal boys need some shit from Tottenham. They need some shit from Tottenham.
They do.
Put it on him. Do not let him slip, because if it was the other way around, you're dead.
Because that's the one thing that's missing, Steve, isn't it? Just we get shit from all angles. Now it's Tottenham's turn.
Tottenham time. It's Tottenham time.
You know what? There's another thing I want to say, but the Arsenal stuff is going to be ongoing, right? I got some. Listen, we're going to speak, right? But one of the things that I love the most, is that like so many narratives are dispelled. Now, it doesn't take away from the fact that we've had a terrible campaign, but like, let me give you an example. So Son, he came on and he was actually he was so bad when he came on yesterday, just giving away the ball. But you know what? You know what it is with Son? Son has been at this club for 10 years, bro. He's been at this club for 10 years. He didn't turn back on Tottenham. When it was time to leave, he did not turn his back on Tottenham. And then he proceeds to have one of the best seasons he's had in the Spurs shirt and gets us into the top 4. Guys like that, like, I know people say, oh, you can't say this person deserves. No, he deserves he deserved to have won that yesterday, right? He deserved to have won that where others are putting in the work and he can come on and he can be the cherry on the icing on the cake. And he's one of many players I'm delighted for, bro. Like him captaining the club and leading us to our first, it's not even our first, our first major trophy in this century is mad. It's mad. So for him, I'm gassed. Maddison, another one who gets pelters, trophy winner. We beat them, by the way, with no Maddison, no Kulusevski, no Bergwall. That is crazy. That's crazy. You've basically taken out our midfield and we still beat them. We still beat them. It's mad, man. I know, Saeed, you're itching to talk. Go on, Anita.
I will never ever congratulate you. Never congratulate you.
I don't need your congratulations.
It's sick to my stomach.
I don't need your congratulations.
You're still
I don't
shit.
need your congratulations.
You're still shit. You're still 17.
I'm glad. That's fine.
You beat a shit Man United team. You are shit. You are a bag of rubbish. You can large up your chest for the summer, and that's
winners.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
We're winners. We're winners. So let me ask you a question, Anita. Let me ask you a question.
Put it in your brain. You are
still
shit.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Have you won any trophies this season?
Not yet. Wednesday, I'll be there.
Cool. Have you secured Champions League yet this season?
We're about to.
No, I'll answer my question. Have you secured? It's a yes or no. Have you secured Champions League yet this season? Okay, cool.
I believe in God. I'm gonna say yes.
So you missed the last. Obviously, I don't know if you caught the last show, but there is a possibility, right, that you could end up trophyless and Champions Leagueless this season. So you are coming at me with all this aggressive, your shit. Okay, cool. No problem.
If Chelsea don't get a trophy, if Chelsea don't get Champions League, I will still have this aggression because you're still shit.
If Chelsea don't meet their objectives, you must come back to this show. Yeah, you must come back.
I will be here.
You'll be here,
and I will still call you shit. I will be here.
Where's your Europa League? Where's your Europa League this season? Where's your Europa League this season?
We've got too many of them. We dashed you this one.
Where's your Europa League this season?
We've got too many of them.
Where's your Europa League?
Yeah? Come to my trophy.
The question isn't the question that, in case you didn't realize, it's not always the best team that wins trophies. You are a living embodiment of that.
We know.
Exactly. So you saying, "Oh, you're shit," it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to the point I'm making. We've won the trophy. We've won the trophies. My brain is not small. I don't forget 90% of what we've seen in the season, but we're talking about a Europa League
the
win.
Last 17 years, bro. 17 years. Not just this season,
17 years. That's 17 years. That's 17 years. As of today, 22nd of May 2025, Tottenham Hotspur do not have a trophy drought. Tottenham Hotspur have another European major trophy. And Tottenham Hotspur are in the Champions League. That's all I care about right now. All that other stuff.
All I said is that I will never congratulate you.
Talk to me 2-3 days later. You don't have to congratulate us, but you better be on this show. You better be on this show next week.
I will.
Good.
I'll even come in with Matisse. I'll go to Matisse's crib. If we don't win that Conference League, I will go to Matisse's house and we will stream together.
Wonderful. Everyone's heard her, yeah? That's
Everyone's
a promise.
heard me. I will be there. That's a promise. Don't worry. And Saeed, have some shame. Saeed, have some shame. Pull your zipper down. This entire time that I've been here, your zipper's been up. Have some shame. Talk back to your club. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is therapy. Let's talk about it. You've been silent this whole time. We've been streaming for 35 minutes.
Did you say back your club to him?
I just went all the way.
Did you say back your club to him? Did you? Are you actually encouraging him?
He's been backing them for months, bro. He's been talking. Yep.
No, Anita, you're not right, man. You're not right.
You know me, I'm shameless, Grizz. You know me. I'm shameless.
No, brother's dead, man. I'm sticking up, and I'm not letting him die, man. I'm not letting him die like that. Steve, we need him. Steve, we need him.
Beat him with that stick.
We need him.
No, before he goes.
So I don't need to back
2021 in Porto. When I came out of Porto, my phone was ringing. Saeed. I answered
I was doing the match reaction, man.
Hold on a minute. Shush.
I got work to do, man.
Right? He phoned me up, right? Big Steve answered it like Big Steve always does. And we got in the round.
You went back to the hotel. What's the outside the stadium, was it? Was it in your hotel, yes or no?
Right? This is what I'm saying. I rang him last night 3 times. The shitbag didn't answer it once. That's
No,
the level
sure.
of that's the level it is. Yeah.
No, we want his
Right
club
there.
to die. We want his club to die, but you know what I mean? The brother, you know what I mean? We need his we need his life. We need his life.
Defibrillator to South Africa because he's on his last legs.
Listen, I was there, so nobody could chat to me about not backing the team. You feel me? I went there and Tottenham won it fair and square. Congratulations, Toby. Big up the Tottenham fans. I met a lot of Tottenham fans, and some of them hadn't seen the trophy. You know, some of them, you know what I mean, not been to a final. It meant a lot to them. And that's what football's about. So I want to make sure I put that out there. You get me? Big up to all the Tottenham fans that went there and lots of families and whatnot. So big up to them. And yeah, we didn't turn up.
Picking up families that went there. What are you doing, bro?
Listen,
it's all right, man.
We embarrassed ourselves, man, and we didn't turn up. The better players didn't turn up. You know, I always look at, I say, you know, there's a lot. Everyone comes at me and says, "Yo, Bruno, man, Bruno." And there's a reason why I don't go the extra mile with Bruno, because he doesn't turn up in them big moments, and he becomes petulant. And I've said it so many times. The amount of times just argue with the referee. I'm like, Bruno, sort your own game out. He gave the ball away that led on to the goal. I know Shaw made a mistake, but it was Bruno that started it. And listen, I thought you lot saying Amad Diallo played well first half. I don't think that was his best game, if I'm being honest with you. I thought our best player was Lenny Yoro. If I don't know if you guys obviously see, I thought Lenny Yoro was outstanding for me in terms of the only one that was willing to drive with the ball and make things happen for me. So I would credit him. But Amorim bottled it, man. He got scared. He ran out of ideas. And what Ange did was say, you know what? You're going to bring on an extra forward. I'll bring on extra defender. To be fair, he actually made 2 substitutions first before we made 1. And on the 72nd minute. And I'm like, hold on a minute. You don't expect to win the final if you're bringing on Garnacho on the 72nd minute. Come on, man. And then you bring on Kobe Mainu, who was performing for England, bro. Let's not say this kid's a bad player overnight. This guy was playing against Holland, man of the match performance, man. He was playing outstanding. To put him on with the last, 88th minute, nearly 90 minutes. Come on, man. So for me, we didn't turn up. Tottenham, they didn't play great, but they didn't need to play great. Van de Ven clearance off the line was outstanding. For me, that was the best in terms of that. Was like, wow, couldn't believe that. That's what I almost
Lenny Yoro was better. That was nothing. No, Lenny Euro's performance is better than that. Don't worry.
So yeah, man. I just think, you know what? We didn't turn up. We didn't deserve it. And yeah, it's a long, dark road now as to where this club goes next. You know what I mean? And I don't trust Ineos. You know what I mean? That Barada's a double agent, man. You know what I mean? I know we spoke last time.
Oh, really?
Really?
Now do you believe? Really? Now do you believe? When I say this? Usually people say there's light at the end of the tunnel, but for United fans, I say there's a tunnel at the end of that light.
Yeah.
You understand?
I told you about Ineos. You're taking Manchester City's coffee, man. Go and get the brews in, Omar. Get the bacon butties and all that. You took him and tried to pass it off as a CEO. Then Jason Wilcox, he got carted off to Southampton. You went and got him. You know, and you've built this little Ineos era, and everyone. I remember all the streams where you were all there saying they built the structure of the club. He's in the background. He's building it. It's looking bright. It's looking promising. It's looking like relegation, mate. I'll be honest with you. It's not looking like anything.
I'm hoping that Leeds of them, man, don't do a madness, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, because boy, if they do just as at least better than what we do, like, we're in trouble, man. And listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. They'll probably get Cunha over the line, but we need at least 5 to 6 starters, man. Because right now the quality of the squad, as much as I can blame Amorim, and I think there's a lot to blame Amorim, what he's done this season is inexcusable.
Horrific.
But bro, I was watching Hoyland and I was like, he's getting bullied.
Did you not see that worse points per game than Paul Jules Derby?
Yeah,
I've seen some of that.
It's nuts. Bro, it's crazy. Have you seen even on a player level? Yeah. So Rasmus Højlund played 51 appearances so far this season. Joshua Xerxes played 48 appearances. Brennan Johnson has got more goals than both of them put together. Can you imagine that? Brennan Johnson has got more goals than them put together. Do you know how many goals Højlund has scored this season? Big £72 million striker, 10 goals in all competitions. Joshua Zirkzee, who SAEED was gassing up, 7 goals in 48 appearances. The guy's on Pat Matasar numbers. What the hell? What the helly, bro? This is meant to be Man United strike force. Dusted. And SAEED.
Man United used to have York, Cole, Sheringham, and Solskjaer. 4 of them. No, but you know what I mean? Like in one, in like one season. Do you remember like they had that? Yeah, and then they had Tevez, and Rooney, yeah, Berbatov, Rooney, Tevez. Fuck. They always used to have
obviously I get it. It's not the same, you know what I'm saying? And that's where right now
and they've gone to Jerky, right? And what's his name? Fucking the other one, Garnachos, and what's the one that played yesterday? Højlund. They're the 3 strikers you guys have got now.
Yeah, no,
it's dark. Insane.
Do you know?
On a serious note, Saeed, on a serious note, you got to be worried now because no banter aside, they must have thought in their head, if we get the Champions League, it's another 120 million in the coffers. This is our list of players. Now you finish 16th. There's no Champions League football. There's certain players whose contracts are going to be reduced because they haven't got it. And there's certain bonuses you've got to hit, Mason Mount, things like that. You owe over 300 million in past transfer fees that have got to be paid this summer. You're over 800 million pound in debt. What kind of level of player, if you do 65 million on Cunha, I don't think there's an awful lot left. You've got to sell. And they're talking about Garnacho, they're talking about Rashford, they're talking about Kobe Lakonga.
Everyone's for sale. I tell you now. Everyone is for sale at United. What they're
going to do with the Cunha? They're going to play that in installments. But it's still, they have to sell to buy. They have to sell to buy. Rashford, I don't know where this brother wants to go. 1 minute he's dreaming of Barcelona, 1 minute is.
Do you know how mental that sounds, though? From
I agree, bro.
You must be thinking, what the fuck?
It's dark times, man.
Everyone's for sale, guys. Do we honestly think anyone is like not sellable at United right now? I think everyone is for sale.
They can all go.
I don't know. They're thinking about selling Kobe Manu, man. So
yeah, that's what I mean. There's no one that's not unsellable.
They should sell. They should sell.
Yeah, I can't say no one's unsellable, bro.
Yeah,
like everyone can be sold. Even though I rate Euro and certain players like that, bro. If you're 16th, bro, like, bro, man, ain't got no loyalties to nobody, bro.
They should sell Bruno. They should sell Bruno Fernandes. Because
I think he will go. I think there'll be a bid. Al Hilal are interested. They've been around him, and now he's looking at United thinking, you know what, man? No Champions League football. I'm getting this amount of money, and it's and I'm talking about life-changing money. I know that he gets a lot of money now, but this is generational wealth.
He's not ready to go to Saudi yet, man. He's a good player.
Bro,
I know he's a
money, bro.
No, but it's not even about him being a good player. We know I know, me and you know he's a good player. He is a good player, irrespective of his issues. But it's more the fact that he is their most, like, he's the one that's gonna he's the one that's gonna command the highest fee. Like, if they sell him, let's say they sell him for maybe 90 million, if they even come closer to Saeed's 120 million
they were talking about that 120 million.
Bro,
but now the position we're in right now,
cash, bro.
But now
that's a big. Is he your highest earner? Sorry, because that's a high earner.
But the problem is every club, every manager, every sporting director will have them over the barrel because they know they are absolutely.
That's what I was going to mention. Now that we don't have the Champions League football,
you're shit and you're fucked. And those players are like, finding buyers for them will be a fucking impossible task, man. Who's gonna buy some of that? Who's gonna buy that trash? Who's gonna buy them? Because I tell you why. Not only are they turned to crap, but mentally they've gone backwards in their careers. Every single one of your players has gone backwards mentally as well. So there's a lot of repairing to do for teams, man, who want to buy these players. A lot of repairing.
I don't know. They need to. What they're going to need to do is humble themselves and just know that what it's going to take is at least 2 more years of forget the league. Yeah, you might nick a cup like they have done over the last few, but forget the league. Because who can they sell? Diallo, Euro, Manu. You want to be keeping them free.
Realistically, they're not going to sell them, but the guys, and these guys,
the other guys that you don't really have value in, you're gonna have to take the L's. You're gonna have
yeah,
to,
100%. Hoyle is a massive L. I don't even know how you can set that, brother.
Sancho's a massive. Anthony's a massive. Onana's
Yes,
a massive.
Sancho, yeah. Are you looking to buy him, Anita? Do you like Sancho? Would you?
Whoa! Take him back. I was about to say profanity. Take him back.
That's quite a different opinion in it to Batiste, in it. Yeah.
No,
okay.
it's fine. No, it's okay. You can take him back. We don't want him. We're not gonna give you the money for him. You take him back, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep him. You're gonna keep him.
He's out here trying to sell players. Can we do a deal here? Can we do a deal here?
Can we do it here?
Honestly, I think you'll do really Tottenham, though.
It's dark times. I'll be real with you, man. It was a long. You know when you're driving home and that.
Anita.
Yeah. There was a lot of thinking, man. And
don't make me get my sister and her friends to slap you up, yeah? Don't make me get my sister and her friends. Yeah.
All right, your sister and your friends.
This is the point. This is the point of the show. I remind viewers that TOBS and Anita have a friendship outside of the show, and don't get too alarmed by anything you're seeing, hearing, and all of this. The big six, they're friends offline as well. Yeah. Cool. As you are.
And we're both Nigerian as well, so she knows.
There you go.
There
you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
Are you going in? I'll hit you up after.
Am I going where?
You'll speak after, man. Don't worry. Saeed, your time is still now. Don't you put your head down? What are you thinking to yourself?
No, I was laughing at the little joke there. Go on.
No, I don't.
I'm surprised you haven't cooked me, man. I'm surprised you haven't cooked me.
It's a double-edged sword for me, man. I wanted you lot to win it. I hate you lot at the same time. It's not nice seeing TOBS happy. I'm going through different emotions at this moment in time, so I'll just host.
Yeah, okay. Eddie, you don't want to say anything?
You know I'm deep,
I ain't got
Turkish.
no words. None.
But do you know what I've deep?
No words.
What are you deep?
Do you know what I've deep though? As mudded as SAEED is now, since we started the show, every single person has experienced their team actually winning a trophy apart from one. So how does it feel?
Oh, he switched it. Okay, I like this. Go on.
I'm gonna use the great Pep Guardiola and say we've won Community Shields.
Get your ass back in!
You're finished. You're finished. That response right there tells me, yeah, that comment did what it needed to do. Yeah.
Oh, it did. I've been thinking about different emotions right now. I'm going through different things. So like, I'm just the host today. I'm
assuming we switched it to like sort of the Arsenal aspect or perspective. I missed it. Sorry. So what did you ask?
I was asking a question on how it feels to be the only one on the panel who's not experienced their team when
I wanted to ask from an Arsenal perspective. What one, B?
Because before he responds as well, because you know what's mad, yeah? Like I ain't even said. I don't even think I've said anything about Arsenal. Like I just care so much about Tottenham winning it. But I've seen so many articles come out. I've seen so many articles. Europa League won't make up for poor season. Nobody's saying it will, but it damn sure feels great. And I've seen so many Arsenal fans saying, "Why is everyone so bothered? Oh, it's not like they won the Champions." Like it's clear to see they're pressed, bro. They're pressed. They're pressed because they've had this little stick that they've been poking Tottenham with for years, and they can't poke us with that stick anymore. And you know what? Even burning them even more. It's literally roles reversed. Everything they used to shit on us for, they're living through it now. Everything they used to shit on us for under Pochettino, they're literally living through it now. And it's again, when I say it's roles reversed, it's roles reversed. But the trophy we've won is more important and better than the trophy that they won. When they used to finish 7th and win their FA Cups, they would say it doesn't matter how.
Whoa! FA Cup is better than Europa League.
No, it's not. How is it better?
Yes,
how is it better? You don't. How is it better? Tell me.
No, I just you wouldn't understand, bro. What the hell?
How the hell is it better? You win more money. You get Champions League qualification. It's a nicer look. It's a nicer looking trophy for one. And
it's a nicer looking trophy, bro.
It is a nicer looking trophy. What do you mean? And it puts you into the European Super Cup to play the Champions League winners. How can you say it's not better?
People in the chat, Europa, FA, just one word answers. Let's engage. People in the chat, Europa, FA.
This generation's gonna say Europa though, because the FA Cup has lost what it is.
Not for me. FA Cup is a FA Cup is for me. FA Cup is a major. For me. I think it's an important trophy. It's one of the best trophies.
I think it's
win,
an important
right?
as well.
It's an important trophy. But what I'm saying to you is the Europa League is a more important trophy. It is. I don't even know how you're arguing this.
Well, I think the Champions League aspect makes it better. If you won the
100%.
Europa, I don't know. I think the teams that are in that Europa League now, that's not the same competition. You've got to admit that. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and generally the FA Cup will have teams that are better
Liverpool,
than
Arsenal,
the level. It's the
Championship.
But sometimes they don't take it seriously though. Like there's certain teams like, you know what, not taking it seriously.
And you think people take Europa League seriously?
Serious?
No, but I mean, there's a lot more riding on it though. It's more competitive, I think, for me.
No, but you play to win Europa League. Yeah, generally the biggest prize is making Champions League, right? The FA Cup is the FA Cup. That is the prize. It's the most domestic wise. It's got the most in terms of cup competition.
No, you play to win. You play to win. Getting into the Champions League is a bonus. You play to win silverware, bro. Getting into the Champions League is a bonus, but you're playing to win silverware.
No, but what I'm saying, the biggest thing from it is you make Champions League, innit?
No, you win a trophy.
It's not the biggest. You win a trophy. How is it the biggest thing? Even if we didn't get Champions League, I'd still be as happy as I was, as I am right now. Of course I would be. It's a trophy. It's a major trophy.
If we go back to what, let's say, Amorim said for United, let's say, if they win it, it's not really,
but that's because of the standards of maybe what
but that's what I'm saying. So it depends where you're looking at it, where you're looking at it from, if you're making that assessment of it. When we was in Europa League, of course, man wants to win it. But that year we lost it to Chelsea. It was more about us getting into Champions League to have a better platform to be out of the Europa League than it was actually about winning the Europa League.
Not all I'm saying is European trophy.
Yeah, no, it's still I've never said it's not a trophy, but the biggest thing from it is the Champions League entry. That's the biggest thing from it.
Yeah, but my point wasn't even to say one is bigger than the other, even though I do think the Europa is bigger than the FA Cup. My point is to say that
bigger, European, but FA Cup has more heritage. It has more history.
I don't agree. But again, I'm not here to debate that. If you think that, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. The point I'm making is this. I'm saying the roles have reversed. Every single thing that a large portion of your fans used to say about Tottenham, they're now justifying when it's Arsenal doing it. And by the same look.
Like what? Remind us. Tell us a few things.
So like challenging for a title, claiming you're the best in the land and not winning anything. That's one. Telling us that you've hit 90 points, 80 something points. Oh, over the last 2 seasons, you've got this points. Do you remember there was a graphic of Pochettino? I think it was the 15, 16, 16, 17 season. I think he accumulated the most points across both seasons. But obviously, we lost the title to Leicester the season before that.
Now they're the king of graphs now.
Exactly. And then the following season, I don't even think we were in a title race, but we did, obviously we went on a hot streak back into the year, but Chelsea won the league. The point I'm making is they are excusing their team constantly getting close and falling short while simultaneously lambasting Tottenham for doing the same thing. That's why I'm saying some of your fans, the hypocrisy is blinded. And the same batch will then turn around and say, oh, this Europa League, it's not all that because you had a crap season. When a small but notable portion of your fan base would then say, when you're winning these FA Cups but finishing 5th, finishing 6th, finishing 7th, oh, we've had a better season than so-and-so. And this is what I said on the last show. Like, I'm not one of these people who are going to go out and say, oh, this now means that we've had a better season than X, Y, Z. I don't believe in that way of looking at football. However, if Tottenham fans want to do that, I'm going to retweet. I'm going to push them on. I'm going to egg them on. Do it. Because when it was us in the same position, we weren't given that grace. We weren't given that grace. We were told all sorts. So all I'm saying is, from certain Arsenal fans' perspective, they are very, very concerned. They're very, very angry. They're not happy that Tottenham have won. And they shouldn't be. We're rivals. But what I'm saying is, if it was so unimportant to Arsenal fans, why are we seeing all this talk from said Arsenal fans? Why? Why are we seeing all this talk? Why are we seeing all these tweets? Why are we seeing all of the aggression? Why? If you don't care about it.
Well, what type of Arsenal fans are we talking about, by the way, as well?
You know the type. You know the type.
Yeah.
Because when they do, when people do gymnastics to try and make things make sense, they'll get tangled up eventually, and this is the result. This is what happens because just the flick of the switch like that, everything gets exposed. Whether it's how our season went, or whether it's you lot winning a trophy now, whether it's Man United winning it last year, whether it's the fact that on this panel now Arsenal are waiting the longest for a trophy. There's multiple things that have them rattled. I'm rattled by Tottenham winning it, by the way, but you know, to a certain extent, I'm more rattled by our season. That was just a fucking cherry on top of a bullshit season, right? But these man leaned on a lot of these kind of things to cope with Liverpool winning the league or to cope
That's
with Man
what Toes is saying, yeah.
You get it? So now, if I ask you a question, the type of fan you're talking about, going into next season, where do they have to hide now? Absolutely nowhere. No. They've managed to hide behind everyone.
I genuinely think they'll say the same thing again, you know, guys. If they're on a journey. No, trust me. If they see, but I get your point, but if they see they're still challenging and they go close again,
No.
See it as a positive.
No. Trust me.
Bro, these guys are special breeds. They're special breeds, bro. They are, bro. I'm telling you, what I see and what I watch, it's about the journey. We could be where some.
But then the spicy Spurs, then isn't it? Then it's true. Then they are spicy.
There you
Spurs.
Go.
No, but they're realizing.
Oh, I think for me, it's about the journey, and that's why for me, that's why I rate Turkish, because he keeps it real and he knows where his club's been, but they've not been there. So then they've got to say, well, hold on a minute, we're still challenging, guys. We're still like in and around this area. It could be worse. So again, it all depends on where you see Arsenal and is it enough for Arteta now to be like, you know what, he can't go trophyless.
We tried really hard, FC. We tried really hard.
Yeah,
FC.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's right.
We're gonna go again next season, and then the manager as well. The manager, like, he comes out and says, he was like last week. He was saying, "Oh, some teams that haven't had to deal with what we've dealt with. Some teams they're 15th, they're 17th." And then when they ask him the same question again, the question that we've just spoken about now, what did he say? I can't even remember what he said, because he said something like,
basically there's a clip of him on Sky saying, I don't talk about other teams. I'm only concerned about my team. Brother,
now you
last 3 press conferences you've been talking about other teams and other teams' points tallies. Like Liverpool have won it with a low tally. How you have to be at the right time and the right moment to win the league. Fuck you know about winning the league. Fuck you know about winning anything. Why are you talking like you are Don Corleone? Why are you talking like you've won the mostest? Every press conference, this brother sits there so arrogantly and smugly with the perfect hair. Just because he's got perfect hair. Lego head. Right? Sits there, right? And says the most obscene shit like he's seen it, done it, won it, got the t-shirt. He's Pep and Klopp's dad. Fuck are you, man? You was Pep's cone boy. That's what they say. And I used to give the respect to Arteta because he was.
Are you now switched now? Where are you now? GRIZZ Teta now?
You know I switched a long time ago.
Yeah. I just wanted to know. Go on.
No, don't bait me like that. I know you do these ones to me. Don't bait me like that. You know, because it's the arrogance, and then this filters through, like Toby says, to the fan base. Keep it real. Say we weren't good enough.
No,
injury suspect. They're the only ones that get injury suspect.
The fan base created him. It's not.
Yeah, I agree with that. He created his ego.
I don't know which way around it is, bro. Because now it's like the things he says. Like, I used to back him because the journey, like, you know, he was, and I knew where he was going. Like, his coaching was coming along, and you could see an improvement in the Arsenal team. But the arrogance and the delusional levels and the motivational speeches for no apparent reason. Win some fucking games of football. Stop doing documentary every press conference. Stop doing a documentary every press conference. Stop doing a team talk to the fucking kit man, the corner man, the fans. Stop doing documentaries.
David Attenborough, sensei.
Stop bringing light bulbs into the changing room and shit like that.
No, light bulbs, we are connecting the electricity. Fuck the electricity, man.
Speakers on the training.
You know what? I hope Berto, though, kind of makes him not feel like, yo, you ain't comfortable. I hope Berto's a guy now to make sure
you know what? I think Turkish, or someone mentioned it, one Arsenal brother mentioned it, that we like this personality because apparently he's a strong personality. That's going
to be good.
Director. Because Arteta if he's making the decisions and if he was the driving force behind signing Havertz and signing all these other players and signing fullback after fullback and centre back after centre back and no creativity and no striker, then bro, he needs to be told and needs to be held accountable. He doesn't want to have no accountability. We are going the right direction. We will win soon. Brother, do Ange. Ange said, I guarantee a fucking trophy. Man delivered.
You know what it is? Again, I blame a lot of fans for it. Because there's a lot of things Arteta has said that you can hold him accountable for, but because the fans don't, the media also play on it, the club play on it as well, and they know how to, their ears are close to the streets in terms of this football content creating, the fans, all of that. So they know how to play it. So again, I lean more on the fans being a cause and effect. That's what it is. If you feel, especially in your first major role, if you feel kind of invincible to a sense, right, where you've just got this. To get this core like support group that rain, sleet or shine, they are with you, right? It can have an effect naturally for any human. It can have an effect. You start not maybe feeling invincible, but that protection's there. You can lean on some of the nonsense that these fans also say. You can avoid, but there's hella accountability to be had. Even the other day, he said we've got to win something next season. That win something should be Premier League or Champions League, which is a dream. So Premier League it has to be, because again, because it might. Yeah.
So I know obviously sticking on Arsenal. I know I brought it up, but I do want to put it back on Man United now, because obviously we're talking about what Arsenal need to win next year. What do Man United need to win next year with no Europe?
Win back-to-back games.
Win.
Yeah. As in, like,
win.
Yes.
They need to finish out of relegation zone. They need to finish out of the their target is road to 40. You know, like Matisse done.
I know we banter because I know we banter because they're no, Grizz. I know obviously that they're cooked. They're not good. They're a very, very poor side, but still, there's no European football. He's gonna have a summer. I'm sure Man United are gonna couple together some pennies and get him at least one or two more to go alongside Cunha. So I want to hear it from SAEED especially. I'm like, what the hell is the target next season? Because I don't want to hear this relegation malarkey.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I haven't got like a number. I need to see the signings. Then I can say, you know what?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't see United finishing more than top 6, 7 around there next season. I don't see them finish higher than that.
Ambitious.
You know what I mean? You can't for me go from where you are.
I saw it pop up and I was like,
oh. Can we have some decorum, please?
It's Toby.
Yeah. So yeah,
sorry, it's me.
So yeah, I'm hoping, just try and finish around there, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe win a cup, something. I don't know. But I need to see the signings, man, and then we can adjust accordingly. Right now, I'm not doing no madness that I do on here, man. Top 3 and all of that. That's gone. Them days are gone now.
Not for now. Let the
you know when they put the little bird and that, them days are gone now. We have to be realistic now. And so you know what I mean? That prediction last year, we went a bit too mad. But this year, bro, we'll see. It might not be hammering there. They might sack him. They might sack him. So
let me do some of these super chats because we've got 60. Fucking hell. So I need to get started. 1 hour.
And they're eating tonight. We got everyone, man.
Few things, people. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Do that first and foremost. 1 and 2, real easy, free as well. Individual channels in the description below. Big up Gold Diggers as well. That's Anita and her team. Make sure you show them some love. And let me get into these super chats whilst you do that, people. Let's get to 3,000 likes. There's 9K in the building. TOBS, I expected you to be the first super chat in the building, and lo and behold, 3:40 in the afternoon, we have your super chat here ready. Big up. He said, champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. TOBS, this is our time. There's no more Spursy, only Arsey. To be Spursy is to be kings of UEFA Cup. Congrats to the players, and Ange always wins second season holds. On that note, though, you Ange, okay?
What?
Ange, everything okay?
No, he's still got to go, but he can enjoy his moment in the sun.
No, Toby, come on.
He's still got to go.
Now, you know what? I will say to you, a lot of Tottenham fans in Bilbao were saying he's still got to go, you know. So it's not just a
still got to go
online thing. It's
Nah,
actual match.
I don't
He's
think
still
that's
got to
fair.
go. Sorry. No. Sorry.
He's had some injuries this
Do you know why
season.
she's? Do you know why she's crazy? Do you know? Do you know why? Do you know why?
17 years.
Do you know why this girl's wicked?
Come on, man. Why am
Do
I
you know why
wicked?
this girl's? Do you know why this girl's wicked and she's crazy? You just cussed me and said Spurs are shit, Spurs are this. Oh, look at where you are on the table. How many
Someone can't
defeats?
do agenda again.
And one of the main architects for the position we were in. It's not even were in the position we are in the league. You're saying don't do anything about it because he's broken your trophy, Hoodoo.
But that's not the main architect of where you are right now. Your team.
I said one of.
Yeah, but fix your team and give him another season. He just won you a European trophy. Something Arsenal haven't had in how many decades, bro? Like, come
what do you mean fix your? What do you mean fix your team? Our team is not bad enough to be where we are on the table. It's not. Man for man, our team is not bad enough to be where it is in the table.
I agree with you, but you've had several injuries, several mishaps. Give him another season. If the same thing happens again, obviously not finishing 17th, but if the same thing happens again and you're not hitting top 6, fine. But you just won a European trophy. You're back in the Champions League. You're gonna bring in man. There's not even a coach out there that's gonna want to come to you anyway.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Now that Tottenham are in the Champions League, and everyone knows that.
You're Delulu, bro.
I'm not Delulu. I'm not Delulu. Do you know I'm not the Lulu because I'm not even saying we're going to go out there and get a top coach, but for you to think that we can't go out there and get a coach that can give us an uplift on Ange Postecoglou, what he served up this season with Champions League on offer, bro, I'm talking about game to game consistency. The trophy is fantastic and he's good. He's going to get his props for that. He's already getting his props for that, right? But unfortunately,
and you lot said he deserves this, yeah? That he deserves
what?
He deserved the trophy. This guy here.
I said Son deserves a trophy. Me? Yeah.
I said I get what you're trying to say.
You lot said he deserves it. Now, a trophy, 17 years. I don't even know if we're gonna get a better manager.
He's gonna say standards, man. He's gonna say standards.
Get rid of him. Like, come on, man.
He doesn't got standards now, man.
I want a manager who doesn't mean Spurs have to lose 20 Premier League games a season. Is that so much to is that so crazy to ask for? I want a manager who doesn't lose games that he's lost.
All I'm saying is circumstances, innit? You've had several injuries, you've had mishaps in your team. If you have a fully fit team, you know that they can deliver under this man. Yeah, he's a little bit stubborn, especially defensively. He's a little bit stubborn. I get it. But season in, if you don't see improvements, then get rid.
But Anita, which manager has a fully fit team for the entire season?
Your injuries were critical.
Fallacy.
No, but Anita,
your injuries were critical.
It's fair to say.
I agree.
TOBS, it's fair to say when you got your first choice back for yesterday, yeah, it's fair to say that's a very good foundation. It's much more than even United can say. Like, it's just the rest of your team. It looks very ordinary. Let's just say, if we take away Bergvall, in my opinion, looks special. There's nothing else that looks remotely good enough for top 5. Yeah,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Madison isn't good enough for top 5, but Bergvall is. Really?
Okay, Madison. I beg your pardon. Sorry. Yeah, Madison. Take away Madison and Bergvall. None of the rest are looking top 5 material to me. You might think you might disagree because you like arguing. That's your forte.
No. I'm not even gonna argue. I get why you say that.
So if he can just sprinkle, not a lot, because United, we know the whole squad's for sale. Fuck United, they're trash. They're finished, right? If you can sprinkle, and I'm not gaslighting, I'm being very honest in football, like real football analysis. Yeah, if you can sprinkle 3 first teamers into that front 6, United the front 6. I've discounted the back 4. Yeah, if you can add 3 first teamers to that front 6, I think you'll be okay.
But Grizz, but this is the point I'm trying to make. There's this false narrative that we've got shit team. We have some shit players, we have some underperforming players, but it's a fallacy. Spurs should be even with the injuries, even with the even with the state of injuries we had and all the bad luck, etc., we should
I
be
do
nowhere.
agree.
We should be nowhere near where we are. So let me tell you this: Kulusevski is a good player. I don't care what anyone tells me. He's a good player, and he's a good player, and he will improve a lot sides of the Prem. He's got him. I don't even rate Brennan Johnson. I don't rate Brennan Johnson, but Brennan Johnson, he can score goals. There's things, there's attributes that a lot of these players, but they may not have put together, but it's sprinkled here, sprinkled there. Like there's enough in this team to have been much better than we have been this season. Why did it have to take playing Man United in the Europa League final to realize, oh, maybe some games I don't have to leave my midfield exposed. I don't have to leave my defense exposed. Let me go tight. Let me go compact. How many points would we have saved? Are you really telling me that we needed to have a star-studded team to play the way we did yesterday? Really? No. You don't even need Romero. Sorry, you don't even need Romero and Van der Ven to play like you did yesterday. Of course they add to that because they're better defenders, but you don't. That's mindset. That's nothing to do with personnel. That is literally mindset. And for all the good that we saw yesterday, Ange Postecoglou, for me, has the wrong footballing mindset when it comes to tactical instruction game to game to be a manager that's actually going to be sustainable at Tottenham. He doesn't.
I'm only going to ask you one more question. That's it. I usually ask you, would you take? But I'm going to ask you, who would you take from that Manchester United team yesterday? Who would you take?
As in to be in the squad or to start? I don't get it.
I'd say start because you need starters now. Fuck your squad. You need 2-3 first teamers.
Diallo, I'll take to start. I think he moonwalks into the team for sure. And then as far as I think that's it.
That's it.
I think Bruno's a good player, so he could compete. But I've already had this conversation with SAEED many times. This isn't even a revisionism thing. Like even when Bruno's on tour, I think Maddison is a better player. So those are the only two. Outside of that, okay, maybe I'd take Casemiro over Bentancur, Basuma, but I don't want Casemiro starting for Tottenham at the base of the midfield. I'm not really. Fair. Yeah,
that's what I would have thought. Diallo and Bruno, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me get back into it because I had 60 before, 66 now. So
Sorry.
Ryan's reminding you, SAEED, about Romero, who was named man of the match, who was named player of the season in the Europa League. I'm asking you to say his name, but we've been through that. All right, cool. This one from Dund. Thought I'll get my question in early for the panel. Has Spurs had a better season than Arsenal? As this is the current debate online. They won something, so ultimately, when you look back, yes. Big up, Jan. If you watch SAEED's post-match video, you can see the 5 stages of grief by Kubler-Ross. 1, denial. 2, anger. 3, bargaining. 4, depression. And 5, acceptance. You can see it in the intro as well.
Listen, when you watch SAEED's videos, you can see the 5 stages of life in every single video. Don't worry about that. Go and watch SAEED's video. Check him out, SAEED TV. Every video is 5 stages of life. Go check him out.
And he also, as the panel is legendary, so big up, watching you for years now, but I want a shout out. I want to shout out the one and only Jazzy Jeff and his legendary super chats for Toby. He might be in the, to be honest, I haven't gone through all of them, so I don't know if he's in the building, but I'm sure he's somewhere lurking. Mo says United get battered everywhere they go. Total Eclipse says, congratulations to you, Toby, your fans club, and Ange. As a Liverpool fan, I'm genuinely happy for you. Well deserved. Last night was history being made. SAEED, I hope your club brings you every pain on earth.
Big up Total Eclipse.
Started so nice and ended so, yeah.
That was dark, man. Yo, I didn't need that, man. Come on, man. We're not family here. What's going on here?
Total Eclipse, come on. LFC Badder saying, last year when Klopp left, he said we were finished. Now look, watched Craig's review. It was music to my ears, hearing him crying and losing his voice. Hold. Tobes, can you bring SAEED a Dallas Cowboys shirt? It's another giant football team that doesn't win anymore.
I will. I'll go to the shop after the stream.
Put Highland on the back as well. Jay Ball says, I made it to the edit. Thanks, Skull. I knew I had to say, SAEED, please stop talking. Powder's enjoying the taste of this biryani. Tottenham fan.
I got that a lot yesterday, I can't lie.
The biryani jokes, yeah?
Yeah, man. Too many Tottenham fans.
Legendary.
This one right here.
MK said, Saeed, quote, bottlers, innit? Your own word.
Wait, you forgot about that one, Tobes.
Had so much chest. Hold.
Bottlers in it, remember?
Bottlers in it.
We all did.
Mm.
We all did.
No, play it again. Play it again. Go on.
I'm gonna have to delete this. I can't lie.
Play it again. Play it again.
Yeah, you know it.
Bottlers in it. Go on.
Let's delete that. I think I'm gonna have to delete that. I can't lie. This whole thing here is gonna have to get remixed. I can't lie.
He even amplified that because when he said it on the show, it was just quiet in the background. He's got a producer.
Yo, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. I need to remix this. I can't lie, man. Might have to be Scruffy Jim in there. Steve, what do you reckon? Right, can you send me a voice note if you say Scruffy Jim? I'll put it on there.
C. Rise says Arsenal 0 European trophies compared to Spurs. You lot must talk less online and stop trying to justify the unjustifiable. United cooked for the curse. United cooked for the curse break.
What?
Daniel says club has broken me. We absolutely deserve to be cooked. Amorim still should get time and a pre-season window. Shouldn't be judged on Ten Hag's players.
Yeah, big up Danielle, man.
Ricky, let me save this one, Ricky, for actually I'll get it in now, might as well. Matisse, one of my favorite YouTubers, quotes, I don't know who won, but I know who lost. Fermented horse meat, I've run out of smoke. His reviews have been his review stuff of legends. Big up the big six. Go Big Steve's monologue on Saeed. What, today's one or the one
TikTok,
on...
people are talking about, did you do a TikTok or something?
Yeah.
You were mad.
I've done all sorts of shit.
You can't keep track. Robertinho says, Craig, you man are dead officially. When is the circus tent being built? Hold that. I can't wait for the next Manc derby. Spurs, you know. Sustainable Shooter says, big up to the panel and especially Tobes. What a win, man. We needed this after all the banter from rivals. Finally, a trophy has come and Son is now a certified legend.
Legend. Big facts.
Okay.
It's not Spursy anymore, it's United-y. I heard Bale say that as well. And was it Bale that said it?
That don't sound right. Come on, man. Let's not.
It was Bale. It was Bale.
Yeah,
it was Bale.
Do better, please. Yeah, do better.
Yeah, come on, man. Think of something better, man. There, that's a bit.
Yeah, that's shit, Bale, man. Fuck's sake, what a thick cunt.
We have got Jazzy Jeff in the building. Congrats, Toby, son. Question to the panel: if you have won a European in the last 25 years, oh, Jazzy Jeff. Yeah.
Play again. No. Play.
Ain't nobody gonna do that to me on my show. Ain't nobody gonna do that to me on my show. Yeah, turn your cameras back on. I can see you all waiting there below. Turn it on. This can be Turkish LDM right now. We can talk about many different things. Toby, turn that camera on, boy. Steve, come on. Turn it on. Let's get you back in. Oh, Tobes, you're off again. Come on. Let's bring her. Oh. This is like them, you know, that whack-a-mole game. That's what we're gonna do. I don't mind. I like that game. Steve's back. All right, cool. There we go.
It's not fun when you're on the wrong side of Jazzy Jeff's tweet, is it?
I'm just making sure there's no, I don't endorse clips and clipping and all of that stuff. I will copyright people all over the gaff. But yeah, Joshua says United need to be relegated. The only way a full sale can happen and revival can start. See the 1974-75 season. I've never liked that Jazzy Jeff guy either, man. Why we haven't blocked him? But it is what it is. Nadir says, as a United fan, Saeed, hold this cooking. You done all the chat despite knowing we are shit. Sorry, I just lost us there. Blue Moon, not gonna lie, I'm happy for my Nigerian brother. Put Saeed, the Somali Viking, and his boys in a zoo. Ineos era, United, the new bottle jobs.
Bro, come and say this to my face, man. Blue Moon. You're in my ends, man. I don't see you.
Little Ziggy says, Ange played the low block for the first time. I was shocked.
But he's done that in Europe, to be fair, man. He's done that.
I told you he did that. And you didn't want to hear when I was talking about the defense. I told you that's how he played against Frankfurt, against Bordeaux. You didn't want to listen. It's cool.
Violins in the chat. Arsenal fans.
Why didn't we let this guy win a trophy, man? Seriously, man. Real talk, man. It's the energy's on now. Yeah, Tom. It's the energy on now. Say less.
Fam, next time, don't talk too much, innit?
Trophy
Don't
energy.
talk too much.
Trophy
I
energy.
told
I
Steve.
hear it now. I hear it.
When I was speaking to Steve yesterday, I was like, I said to Steve, I was like, fam, so this is how it feels. This is actually how it feels, yeah.
Say no more. Say no more.
He was sent a troops vid where he was sick that Spurs were going to be in the Super Cup while Arsenal would only be in the Community Shield. Paul of Palace are in the community. He's high. He was high, man. 100%. He was high. Disingenuous bearded weasel says here in Nelly is staying and Trossard pay rise. We need something new on the left. If we don't sign a top left winger, then we're setting up for the same again.
I think you're gonna get Rodrigo. You know.
Hopefully, that would be very nice indeed.
Nah.
Microwave Palmer. That United def had 80. That United defender had 80 million plus 60. That United defense had 80 mil and a 60 mil centre back. Frimpong will cost the same as Dorgu. Mount for 60, Rasmus for 72, Ivorian Messi 50 mil keeper, 60 for Casemiro. Zerkamp as a sub. Baby Seedorf getting 7 minutes. This is a pony club at best. Zephyr says this has been a long time coming. They've been papering over cracks since Ferguson. Your club don't have a decent team, old training facility, trash stadium, finance is a joke, finito, top to bottom. Realist, United fans deserve this after getting Ten Hag sacked. He brought 2 trophies, finished 3rd and 8th with injuries and was 4 points off top 4. Scruffy Jim ruined the club.
Wow.
You see, I'm not going to rise to this, but yeah, thanks for the super chat, man.
Sadiq says the way Amorim speaks in press conferences doesn't inspire supporters. He speaks like a defeated man. What do you guys and lady think?
I agree.
I'd be sick if he was my manager. He's got a defeatist mentality. It's not cute.
Already as well. It's only been 6 months, 7 months.
What about yours?
Relax, Toby. Relax. I'll see you next week. Don't worry.
That wasn't even me. That was Grizz. That wasn't even me.
Grizz? I thought it was Toby. That's all right. That's all right.
That's the instinct.
I know Grizz don't mean it. It's fine.
Joe says, turns out Scruffy Jim grew up loathing United, used his hate to become rich, buy the club, ruin it, and build him a circus. The ultimate sabotage. L9 says, getting onto United is nice and all, but don't let this smoke for them make you forget Arsenal, now the Big Six club longest without a trophy. Hold that up the Chelsea.
Wow. I didn't know that stat, you know.
Well, you haven't been listening to the last 15 minutes. Man said, wow, I didn't know that stat.
I said until today. I said until today. I said until today.
He's triggered. He's triggered.
And when this time comes, your son supports Arsenal, and I know where you live.
I said until today. I didn't know that stat until today. I swear I didn't know that until today. Because it's like...
Yeah, but you knew it 15 minutes ago.
No, but I still say, wow, innit? Late reaction. I'm old.
Wow. Okay. That Cuti Romero performance was brilliant.
Yeah,
Romero versus Leacher debates.
But he had nothing, though. No, but guys, it was bad boy, but he had nothing to work with. Come on, relax with the bad boy performance. Like, what was he working with? Garnachos. No, he wasn't even Garnachos. It wasn't even Nachos, was it?
Because I know Toby in a couple of months' time will be crashing on Romero.
No, Romero's going to leave this summer. Romero's going this summer. And I just hope we get a good fee for him. I've always maintained he's a quality centre-back. He has his off days, but he's a quality centre-back. And that's it. You keep comparing him to Lita. You keep comparing him to guys like De Ligt. Respectfully, they can't size up to him. He can't size up to the best, but them man can't size up to him. Wow. Let's leave it at that.
DDMK again says Turkish reaction when he realized Arsenal have gone longest without a trophy was actually priceless. Yeah, midway through the reaction. Enzo says, even as a day one Toby hater, I can admit this is what football is about. Congrats, mate. Enjoy the parade. Spurs, same level as West Ham, though. Quote, major.
Why'd you hate Toby? You can't be Toby hater.
John, you say you hate him all the time.
Yeah, but me and him different, innit? Okay. Like, we know he's my brother, man. You know, I mean, I'm allowed to hate him. Like,
nah, he's easily hateable, though. He is. He's got that hateable sort of character.
Hateable, hate strong.
John Basola.
See you in the Champions League, yeah?
Oh, shit. Oh, I feel sick.
Shit, you must feel sick.
I can't lie. I might have to come with you, man, to just join you, man. Is that all right?
What?
No, not me.
That's on this European ways, isn't it?
That energy over there, bro.
No, real talk, though, man.
You're good. You're good.
Just join you, man.
He said I might join you. Nah, bro, you're
good. What am
I gonna do? Like, just chill. Like, just do what?
Watch the Super Cup and the Champions League on TV. Yeah? Let the fans who support the clubs go to the games. Yeah?
You might see something, but yeah.
You might see something. Fair play to Ange for backing his chat, said John, but mocking Arsenal, who had no say in this. No Europa can take away me seeing Arsenal win the Prem at White Hart Lane. If you live through it, you know. Yanis says Ineos bought United at $33 a share. It's $14 now. Worried someone will buy this shit outfit and turn them around like FSG saved us. Ineos and Glazers forever.
Listen, man, I'm still chatting to the Qataris, so we might see something.
Yeah, well, this Russ says, never wanted Spurs to win so much in my life, and I'm happy for them. Ruben's a bluffer. 6 wins in 26. Ruben at the wheel. Come on. SAEED tried doing remontada with the car park, and it backfired spectacularly. Arsenal and United funeral on the same night. Love it. Joshua says, United need to get creative. Shop in the Championship. Players are more hungry and physical. Palace, Brighton, etc. can do it. Why can't United?
Bro, I've always banged on about the talent in the Championship, man. It's very, very good. So I'm not against the Championship.
Haven't you guys done that before? What's his name? Dan James.
Yeah.
How did that go? How did that go?
So
everyone needs to be guided. Be guided.
No, but I'm saying there's talent in the Championship, though. And we've seen it with Eze, Olise. You should know, right?
Why the hell should I know?
No, I'm saying, like,
is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm black? Is it a race thing? Because I'm
is it a color thing? Is it a color thing?
Is it
underbelly color
thing? Big up Taylor.
Oh,
if Chelsea lose Champions League football because 17th place Spuds shithouse to win, I might actually be sick.
That's the only highlight of the season left.
No.
We'll be there, man.
Yeah, that's the only one.
You know Thanos when he's collecting the Infinity Stones, and then he inserts the 5th one, and then it just reverberates through his body. The first one was Arsenal losing out on the title. In fact, the first one was Tottenham winning the Europa League. The second one was Arsenal losing out on the title. The third one will be Chelsea if they miss out on Champions League and they miss out on winning trophies this season. Oh my days! Just call me Thanos. Call me Thanos. Just call me Thanos from next one.
It's the year of the underdogs, guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but it is the year of the underdogs.
Yeah, but would you say Chelsea are the favourites though against Betis?
No. Yes, they are. Of course they are.
Yeah, they are the favourites.
Of course they are.
Look at the
GRIZZ.
Why?
Because they are better. What are we doing here?
Better than the better.
GRIZZ is not funny.
It's not a better squad.
It's not funny and it's not cute. Come on. We are 100.
GRIZZ lighting. What are we doing here? GRIZZ lighting.
Okay, no problem. Speak soon.
This is where you lot are going to lose Steve. This is where you lot are going to lose Steve though, because you're talking about Conference League. Come on, can't be wasting Steve's time with Conference League. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Can't be wasting my time with Conference League, man.
So we don't want to talk about the Conference League, man.
You see what you've done.
Man. Build all these clips there and look at this guy.
Come on.
When they, you know what's going to be mad here?
Beneath you now, Toba. It's beneath you now. The Conference League. Let it go. Go away.
Yeah.
League position. You know the league position is January. Just 6 months time. You'll be crying and saying, "We're out the Champions League."
This one actually is for Tobes and Steve, if I'm not mistaken.
Ruben is at the wheel. Tell me how
good does it feel? Beep, beep.
Why Steve, by the way? Why is Steve all joyous? What have you won this season, by the way?
Listen, I'm not Steve, that's why I'm joyous.
No. Because really, my friend, have not won anything.
I'm joyous.
You have
That is
not
why
won
I'm
anything
joyous.
this season, you know. I don't know
We
why
won-
you're getting
We won
excited.
19 trophies in 10 years. That's why I'm joyous.
Oh, here we go. So it's history channel. So I'm going to
No,
do
but
history
well,
now.
how far do you want to go
I
back?
can do
1
history.
year, 2 year, 3 year,
Bro, I can go
4
back
years?
whenever, bro. Let's go
Listen,
band for band.
Listen,
Trophy for
do not
trophy.
try to deflect the fact that you nearly went down. Don't put it on us. We're happy.
Listen,
We've had a blip.
all I'm saying
We're
is,
all right.
you're a bit too confident right now.
No,
Like,
I'm not.
relax.
We're all right.
No
And
trophies.
if you really want to go there,
You said you're going to
if
finish
you really
second
want
as
to
well,
go
didn't
there,
you?
we
You
beat
not
you
saying
in
you're
the
going to finish
Charity
second?
Shield. We beat you in the Charity Shield, so
Oh, my
technically we got
God.
something.
Oh,
Didn't Turkey?
my
The great them shields.
The
The
great
great them
Pep
shields.
Guardiola said it. Who am I to argue with the great Pep? That's all I'm saying. That's all.
So shameless, man.
Crazy shameless, man. I never would have thought it, you know. Steve being shameless. That's mad.
Hey, there's nothing more shameless than being 16th and trying to tell us you've had a good have a good season. Let me tell you that.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, man. The energy, you know.
Yeah, you just need to shush. Shush.
James says this is not Roy Keane, Rio, Rooney. This is bankrupt Mount, Slabhead, the statue of the goal. This is preying on the miracle. Where's your miracle now?
Yeah, that's wild.
Dev says, Turkish, you probably didn't foresee Spurs winning a European trophy prior to your hairline growing back. I mean, it just about came through at the same time. Still not a happy man. I would have taken an L in both. Violins in the chat says, Piers Morgan ducking his TalkSport slot this morning, probably hiding with Babs in Babs' basement. Babs, you can run. Stay shushed. Sending Piers Morgan and Babs super chat. It's crazy. Can't even call Arsenal the spicy Spurs. Spurs actually won something. Raji says FA Cup is slightly better because the best teams in Europe don't play Europa League football. It's a second tier trophy. FA Cup is the major domestic competition or cup. T. says Arsenal have not won the Europa. Wigan have won the FA Cup. Don't know what that means though. Winning one gets you to play qualifiers for the other. Should answer which one's bigger, but better is a different question. Facts, Tobes. Roles are reversed, says Stringer. Stringer Bellend. We're challenging and not winning anything while Spurs won a trophy. Our fans are very hypocritical and are now doing mental gymnastics trying to call Europa little. Schaffer says, I'm pissed and hurt at the moment to see Spurs win it, but I know that's a short-term loss because they will still go back to being shit again. Unless someone comes in and buys them and it's all mad. Big up Kevin. As much as the final was a shit show and the downgrade of the levels of teams now that there's no fallen teams from the Champions League, the Europa League over the FA Cup. Please, congrats to Tobes, X and Spurs fans overall. Stringer Bellend again. Any Arsenal fans trying to belittle the Europa, which we failed to win 5 times, equals mug. 100% if we won it, they'd be lapping it up and parading it like a Champions League. Depends which fans, yeah. Lee says Tottenham just won a trophy, but I saw more tweets about Arsenal. Spurs winning something hurts, but at the same time, a clock is right twice a day. It's still a shit club and will always be. The problem is, Lee, when's our clock going to be right? That's the fucking... TT says Tobes is correct, but the same goalpost some of our fans have moved is the same as our other rivals do for us. When we were winning the FA Cups, we would have called the FA Cup merchants. It's just tribalistic banter. Yeah, most of it is. Well, 95% of it is. OGN says it's funny how Arsenal are getting cooked more today than the shambolic season of Saeed's clown club. It all come back to it's cool to hate Arsenal. I'll defend Mikel in terms of pressers. Stop watching clips and actually watch the full interviews. He gave both Spurs and Liverpool full credit and said they deserve to be champions. You're getting clickbaited. I don't know what bit that's in reference to be honest. Kevin also adds, as for Arsenal fans, I hope everyone in this fan base realizes how much on the watch the current group and manager are. Next season is make it or break it. On the clock, on the watch, whatever. I agree. Zay says, side note, as an Arsenal fan, I can't believe you guys didn't have Caicedo in your team of the season. Ball knowledge in the bin besides Matisse and Saeed. I forgot about that.
As many fucking people rattled about that in my
Yo, man, Caicedo.
You lot,
Who did you guys have in instead?
Fans were bad. That
was that. Who did you guys have in instead?
Check the video out. Send the link. I'll put the link in the private
If you
chat.
can't remember, that's the problem because Caicedo should be in that midfield.
No, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why my name's not mentioned in the thing. I back
Gravenberch isn't in there.
Gravenberch got in instead of Caicedo.
That's crazy. That is
wait. Hold on.
It's
I bet
crazy.
Caicedo, but don't say Gravenberch being in there is crazy.
I'm not even disrespecting him because I rate him a lot, but that's crazy. Caicedo's had a money
man.
My sister,
yeah,
Brian Gravenberch just made his team win the league, literally.
He didn't single-handedly by himself. Come on, man.
What did Caicedo do single-handedly then?
Hey, we're in the Conference League final.
Wait, hold on. What did he do? What did Caicedo do that Gravenberch didn't do? So Caicedo had an amazing season, Gravenberch had an amazing season. We won the league. You're struggling to finish 5th.
So do you think that because you won the league,
Gravenberch
has had a better season than Caicedo?
No, I'm saying don't say Gravenberch. I'm backside.
I'm not even rubbing him out. Like I think he's had a sensational season.
That's fine. If you're not rubbing
all
out,
I'm saying is Caicedo should be in this team.
That's fine.
If Grav can get in, Caicedo can get in.
That's what I said. I backed Caicedo, but we were outvoted. But what I'm saying is, don't say nah. Gravenberch is a travesty of justice in there. That's what I'm defending.
Baby, I'm saying
I'm defending my guy.
If Grav can get in, Caicedo can get in.
If Gravenberch deserves to be in, Caicedo deserves to be in.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Before we get further into that.
No, I'm not done. Sorry, who was in the midfield?
I don't know who else they chose. Who else did you not choose?
GRIZZ.
All of a sudden, everyone's got amnesia. Come on.
I voted for
Caicedo.
GRIZZ, do not try it.
I backed Caicedo. Watch the show, people.
Now you're saying who did they pick? What you didn't mention a Cunha and a Rodgers as well, or a Tillemans or a McAllister. Did you name all these midfielders? Did you name all the midfielders?
Watch the show.
You named all the midfielders as well, bro.
Who did we choose? I can't remember.
No. It's who did we exactly. Get that right, because now you're saying them. Who did you lot pick? Now it's who did we?
What are you saying, man?
I voted Caicedo if I remember rightly. If I remember rightly, I put Caicedo. Who did we choose in the end? Tillemans.
Tillemans, yeah.
There's over 1,000 rattled Chelsea fans in there. It's sensational stuff.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. That's crazy.
You know what I put? I said Caicedo's not in the team. Build a fucking bridge and get over it. Simple as that.
It's actually beautiful.
I'll have words with you.
He's not in it. Sorry, he's not in it. We didn't put him in. He's 120 million.
You put Tillemans in there.
He's not done it. He's dragged Chelsea to nowhere.
Tillemans has been as good as him, if not better.
Yeah,
so
I'm talking at 8.
Stop the rubbish, please.
I'm talking at 8. So
I know, mate.
So you're gonna put 2-6. Do you know what? It's fine. It's okay. For the sake of time, it's fine. Absolute bullshit, but it's fine. It's okay.
Put your comment with the thousands of other gremlins. Put your comment next to it.
Yeah, do you know what? Come Monday, you're gonna see a super chat from me. I promise you. Cool. You'll see.
You better hope that super chat comes with Champions League football, because if all this 1,000 comments were for a midfielder,
trust me, I will be here. I will be here.
Cool. Schaefer says, if you would have told me 10, 15 years ago the downfall of United is going to be this, would never have believed it. It would never have believed it. They're going to struggle finishing above 10th next year. They are. Gianni says Arteta has to go. If Napoli win tomorrow, they will have went from bankrupt to 910 mil and won more majors than Arsenal. If Arteta spends another 200 M's, they could have bought into outright. Arsenal have no more excuses. Byron says, big up the panel. First super chat. Ruby Amaranth out. Like GRIZZ said, this is horrific. I couldn't hang on a little longer. Darsh says, didn't Cunha say in a presser that he aspires to challenge for leagues? He's a baller, but if he joins United, it'll be for the bag, which might be worse for United. It would be.
I think the comments were taken out of context, I think.
Jojo says, as an Arsenal fan, I can't even combat the cooking because we have too many jokers always piping up with nothing to back it up. It's tiring, honestly. It is, Jojo. Darsh says, TOBS, part of Ange's horror league performance is him not having a plan B. But considering past month where he's had a plan B and won, surely some time could be given.
No. He had 2 years to show us this. A leopard doesn't change his spots. Honestly, it doesn't.
Kano says, TOBS, is your league position more important than breaking your trophy voodoo?
No, but it is also not unimportant for us to continue letting a guy who has made us so bad keep his job. Like I don't know why people keep discounting it. Like it's important. Just because it's not as important as a trophy doesn't mean it's unimportant. It's important. The true measure of a quality of a team is how well they perform over a full season. If you're telling me that you can only be reliable to perform in a handful of games each season, where a trophy isn't always a guarantee, how can you then expect me to co-sign that? Make it make sense to me.
Is Brennan Johnson a Tottenham legend? And also a word on Daniel Levy when you can.
Aye, this is class.
The answer is no. And then on a word on Daniel Levy, get him gone. I'll give you 3 words. Get him gone. Simple.
A bit rude, but we'll continue. Max says, Brennan Johnson with a European trophy winner? Nah, this season. How poetic with Brennan and Ange being the one to do it. Shut Tobes up in style. GG.
Man said, shut Tobes up. I'm happy they did that. That isn't that what I've been asking for. This is boy, I'm happy.
You know, should they get a statue for Ange? Like,
absolutely not. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't think so, guys? Statue for Ange, you know, get him a trophy in 20 years.
Should they get a statue for Ivorian Messi?
SAEED!
Brother, we're done with the cooking, bro. Come on, man. What's going on?
Shut up, bro! We're never done! We're never done!
Bro, come on, man.
You're
Japan right now. We got 26 in the
Nah,
cast, man.
I don't give a fuck!
How's Roberto Carlos, man? How's Roberto Carlos?
You're dead team! No! Losing to Tottenham in the final! Generational car park scenes! Ole, ole, ole! All of the smoke you were giving, all of the chatty patty, and now look at you! Man took horse and cart, bicycle, plane, boat,
yeah,
everything to Bilbao for you to go out there and be on your review crying, standing up there. What's going on? It's a disgrace. Look at it, you've changed the landscape of the sport. You got Tottenham fans saying to Turkey on Twitter, oh, you want to join a winning club, you come to Tottenham. This is what you've done. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's a disgrace.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Oh my God.
He's finished, Matisse, man. I think
you better lock in, man. This is a big week for you.
No. Listen, there's nothing more embarrassing than what you've done on Wednesday. I'll tell you that now.
No. If you don't win the conference league, that's also embarrassing. Don't get away with this one. If you don't win
no matter what happens, there's nothing more embarrassing.
No. If you don't win this conference league, that is embarrassing. Yeah. don't go anywhere. Yeah, and if you don't make top 6, top 5.
You are right there.
I've seen it. Is that
brother?
You
are
16th right now. What
you're going to finish 17th. Don't talk to me about embarrassing. You're going to finish 17th in the Premier League over 38 games. You're not even going to accumulate 40 points. Don't talk to me about embarrassing.
But you went from title race to then out of the top 5 to then win to lose in the conference league.
Brother, it will be bad. Yes, it will be bad. It will be bad. But what you've done, losing to Tottenham in a final, yeah, with injuries to Maddison and Kulusevski, and then you're going to finish 17th. You're going to try and tell me.
Relax in the clicking, man. Relax. Yo.
Yeah, let him talking shit. Let him talking shit. Don't deflect. Take your cookings. Don't deflect.
You got Kobe. Remember Kobe Mainu? Remember Kobe Mainu? Kobe Mainu on the bench. Alejandro Garnacho, Xerxes. You're on the bench. All these guys bringing on, and you're talking to me about embarrassing. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Are you mad? Oh my God! Oh my God! The state of it. The state of your football club. The state of it. Disgusting. Oh. Nah, man. I think we got a kick. Nah, I don't even know, bruh. Oh, I can't even look at you.
Me, man.
I can't even look at you guys.
Bro, listen.
I'm literally just sipping my margarita. I'm sipping my margarita. I'm just listening.
All right, listen, man. We're gonna have a whale of time in South Africa.
And do you know what? Romero, man of the match, Romero! Man of the match, Romero! On your head up! On your head up!
On his head up.
You got me pacing. Romero, man of the match on your head top.
Bruh.
Oh my God. Nah, Turkish, kick me off the show, man. Kick me off.
Yeah, yes. You're
No,
out.
I'll kick you off. I'll kick you off. I'll kick you off. Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, see you later. All right, cool. Let me round off these super chats and then we'll do the predictions all in one because it's coming up to 2 hours. And yeah, if you need to bounce, you're welcome to bounce because it's only really predictions coming up as well. So whenever you need to go, I know.
Yeah, hi Key. It was nice chopping you up with you guys.
I
will never say congratulations. Everyone else, have a good day.
Anita, message me on Insta so I can sort out what we talked about before in it. So yeah.
Okay, talking.
All right, cool.
See ya. Bye, guys.
See you later.
Box of Oranges says Arsenal fans, players, and managers need to relax on the bitterness, discrediting the PL, Europa, and potential Champions League champs. Nasty levels of cope. Please send this fiver to Scruffy Jim and ask him to buy SAEED a burger for the barbecue. Barbecue celebrating promotion soon come for the mighty Reds.
You know they're having a party. You know, at the end of the season, United.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. Yeah.
Eric says, Man United are a two-manager club. Don't ever compare them to Liverpool Football Club. Hold that, SAEED. You're going down with Leeds next season. Ye Chen says, on Poch and him having too many injuries, his playing style of high line also caused those injuries, so he can't stay. Tobias says, Steve talking about price tags around Caicedo, acting as if he hasn't got £100 million James Charles in his team. James Charles.
Who's James Charles?
Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head. I called you Tobias Oluwabotu at a Sigbin a few months back. Apologies, lad. That one from Bills. Circled back. Arteta winning an FA Cup whilst finishing 8th is what gave him the springboard to challenge for the title. Sorry, Ange is not going to get that chance. Remit says, Turkish, should we take the few decent Man U players now, Mainu and Ahmad, just like they done? Nah.
Oh shit, I forgot about Mainu. I'll take Mainu as well.
Nah, I would, but I mean,
good little player. Good little player. Very good little player.
Let's not forget Tottenham Spurs. He got kicked out of the Conference League a couple seasons ago. TOBS, shut it.
No, I won't shut it. We've just won the better competition.
All right, cool. I've got some member comments as well, but let me do prediction. Let's do predictions now because it's coming up to 2 hours. And
yo, man, I forgot about predictions.
Yeah, I got a few correct scores in it this week.
Few. There was only one match.
Oh yeah, fair one. Yeah, one.
But I didn't let you know. Obviously, you agreed the show was at 7 today, and then you changed it to 7:30.
Yeah, sure. Because I didn't agree. There was no agreement.
TOBS, you said he agreed.
No, there was no agreement. There was no agreement. There was no. I will make
don't
it.
Worry, man.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Are you seeing the corruption? Are you seeing the corruption? No way did I say anything about.
Yes,
we're doing this one this time. No way.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Last Friday, we was there face to face.
You haven't done anything, anyways.
I haven't taken it off. I haven't. So SAEED got 3-1 City, so he extended his lead. Everyone else got a point. SAEED got 3 points, so SAEED's 3 points ahead. Game week 38 coming up, and Matisse is 3 points behind at the bottom, with only game week 38 left. All right, I'll just go alphabetical. Fulham, Man City, SAEED.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Man City.
2-1 Man City.
It's a tricky one, man.
Yeah, I know.
This is a tricky one.
You've secured it, innit, Man City?
No. If we lose and the other 3 win, we're out.
All the other 3 have to win.
Yeah.
2-2.
So Villa, Forest, and Newcastle.
No, Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa.
Chelsea won't win.
Villa are gonna win. Newcastle, yeah. Wow.
2-2.
Chelsea won't win.
Steve.
2-0. City.
TOBS.
I was gonna go for a draw, but I'll just go 2-1 Man City.
2-1. GRIZZ.
2-1 Man City as well.
2-1 Man City. That's music to my ears because Matisse has also gone 2-1 Man City. So no points. No points can be gained for you for
I didn't know that. See, this is the drama of today. Like,
all right, cool.
Wow.
Liverpool Palace, Saeed.
Liverpool home, right?
Yep.
Yes, I'm going to go for Liverpool to win 3-1.
3-1, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to go 2-1. Steve?
I'll go 3-1 Liverpool.
Another 3-1. Tobes?
F it, I'll go 2-2.
2-2. Grizz?
2-0.
2-0. And Matisse has gone 2-1. Liverpool Crystal Palace. Saeed, back to you. Man United, Aston Villa.
2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa.
Bro, why are you not laughing when we know what's gonna happen, bro?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. Steve?
Where is it?
But it don't matter where it is, man.
I'm gonna
It's
say
Old Trafford.
2-1 Villa, yeah.
2-1 Villa again. Tobes?
Yeah, I reckon that Old Trafford is crap, man. They really struggle there. Oh, come on.
West Ham. Shall I just tell you? West Ham's record was they hadn't won since 2006.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go 2-1 as well. 2-1 Aston Villa.
2-1. Grizz?
This is the big one. Have they got anything left? Man United, anything? And Aston Villa need a win, innit?
Yeah, they need to win.
2-1 Villa.
Another 2-1. Matisse has gone 2-0 Villa. So small differences. Forest, Chelsea, Saeed.
Forest, Chelsea. Oh my god, this is the one, man. I think, if I get this correct score, I've sealed it. I'm gonna go for 2-2.
2-2. I'm going 2-1 Forest. Please, Steve.
So that's Chelsea.
Yeah.
No. Oh, it's
No.
at Chelsea.
No, it's not at Chelsea. It's at Forest. Sorry.
2-0 Forest.
2-0. Tobes?
Sorry, I'm on mute. I'm going 1-1.
1-1. Grizz?
1-1 as well.
1-1. Matisse has gone 2-1 Chelsea.
Oh, it's gonna be the one. Because if he wins that and he fucking wins that as well. Oh shit.
Southampton Arsenal. Saeed.
This could be a correct score kind of team. I'm gonna say Arsenal to win 3-0.
3-0. That's what I was gonna go. So let me change it up. 3-0. 2-0.
Who's Arsenal playing?
2-0. Southampton away.
Your conquerors. Kept your clean sheet.
Tobes? Actually, not Steve. Steve, sorry.
4-0 Arsenal.
Tobes?
I'm gonna go 3-0 Arsenal.
And Grizz?
3 as well.
3. Matisse has gone 2-0. Last one. Tottenham versus Brighton. Saeed. I told mute in and out.
Tottenham Brighton. Oh man, this could really F me up, you know. I'm gonna go with I don't know. 1-1. Because bro, if I F this up, man, this is it, bro. It's a final week.
Well, Brighton still got something to play for.
Yeah, I think they might have messed up because of the Liverpool game. No, actually, no. They might have, you know.
They beat us, man. We messed up because of the Liverpool game. They beat us.
They messed it up by beating us 2-1. I thought I had a correct score. I checked my phone again. It was 3-2.
And I had 2-2.
Oh.
The last minute goal, I would have been clear.
Oh, no,
I would
they
have
haven't. Yeah, they got
been
the
clear of Matisse.
No, they need to secure. They need 1 point. They need 1 point because if Chelsea win conference, Europa drops down or Saturn drops down anyway. So what did you say, Saeed?
I've gone for 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
Is it a Spurs? Is it a Spurs, Tobs?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
I'm
mate.
gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, you go for that one.
2-1 Brighton.
2-1. Tobes.
1-1. 1-1.
And Grizz.
2-2.
Same as Matisse. 2-2.
2-2. Boy.
So Matisse has 4 fixtures to make it up. 4 fixtures to make it up.
2 have been the same score, so we got 2 fixtures basically, not 4.
No, it's 4 because there's 6 fixtures in total.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
4 fixtures.
Eric says the prize for FA Cup is making Europa League. So how is it a bigger trophy? Better. Obviously, a European trophy is going to be bigger because it's European eyes are on it. But I still think FA Cup's better. Anyway, on that note, let me just quickly double check. Zephyr says having to do an overhaul without even having data and player analysis, or a team for the data and player analysis. United are 20 years behind big clubs. Brought tissue paper to a gunfight. Cool guy says congrats Spurs and thank you for keeping United away from Champions League next season. Do you guys think it's the season of the underdogs? Well, yeah.
What do you think? You know.
Yeah, right now.
You're not watching football, brother. You're not watching.
It's out there. It's evident. But yeah, I know I've missed a few people. Apologies for that, but obviously the topics are the topics. The flow is the flow, and that's the main thing. So hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so already. We'll be back on Monday. Wait. Grizz, you're going parade Monday, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what time show?
I'll be back.
9 p.m.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, cool. So 9 p.m. Monday, people. Make sure you're there. And obviously, we've got the Conference League final to review as well as the Champions League top 5 places. So still another week or so of something going on in the Premier League. Make sure you're there, people. Make sure you're subscribed. Individual channels. Love for the love. We'll be back when we're back. Peace. We're out.